You guys will not believe what made it home with us on this video. Hello everybody, it's the weekend, so you know what that already means. I don't have to explain anything. I'm here with hubby and it is another estate sale slash thrifting weekend. So we're gonna scope out and see. There's a few estate sales in the city of Orange, in Orange County, California. So we're gonna scope out and see what we find today. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. And here on Golden Finds, if you love Ray-Dun, thrifting, estate sales, vintage finds, Christmas and Halloween, and so much more, then this is the channel for you. I do welcome you guys to hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you're notified of all my weekly videos. And if you like this video, I would love and appreciate for you guys to give it a like, as it really does help my channel. And if you aren't already following my hubby, he has recently started posting on YouTube again on his channel, which is called Thrift Sense LA. Definitely head on over to his channel, watch what he has, and subscribe to his channel as always. So that'll be very supportive of you guys. So are you excited today? What do you think we're gonna find? We did scope out already kind of what these estate sales have, but
sure. I spent a lot yesterday, so
so hubby already did go to an estate sale that it started, I believe, on Thursday, and he went to the second day yesterday, and today's the last day, and he definitely had a major score, which I'm sure he's going to do a follow-up video. So definitely make sure to head on over when that releases. You guys will know. Make sure to mark your notification bell so you know when he releases these videos. So let's go ahead and get started. I hope that you guys all had a wonderful weekend, because I'm sure this video will be posted way past already the weekend. So I hope that you guys had a great weekend, and let's go ahead and get started with our vlog for this weekend. We are at our very first location, guys, here in Orange. Let's check it out. So our very first house of the day was full of so many different items. Here we are in a room that was strictly just dedicated to a bunch of dolls. So whoever this owner was, they definitely had a big collection of different dolls, like Raggedy Ann. There's just like some old-fashioned dolls as well, and lots of Cabbage Patch Kids dolls, which my hubby buys these a lot because they definitely go for a good penny. So here we see a few of the Cabbage Patch Kids. Some of them were still in their original box, which was so amazing. If you guys ever find anything that is vintage and it still has its original box, that is definitely something that's going to be worthwhile, because the value will go up so much more than if you buy the item without the original box. So definitely keep an eye out if you are in the lookout for reselling anything, or if you're thinking of becoming a reseller. And I almost fell to the floor when I saw these, you guys. These vintage bubble lights, they definitely were so amazing. I can't believe they were asking $60. It was definitely a big penny, but unfortunately they didn't work, so it wasn't too bad of a loss. And I can't believe that I found these adorable Disney gift tags. They're still brand new and they're giving me all the vintage vibes. Today's comment of the day goes out to my wonderful friend, Allie from Decor Home and Lifestyle. Thank you so much, my friend, for leaving a comment. You are so supportive and such a wonderful person. If you guys are not following Allie, she has 2 channels. I will go ahead and link them in my description box below. She does a variation of shop with me's and decorating videos, and just so much adorable finds that she does through Marshall's, TJ Maxx, Home Goods, thrifting, and Ross, and so much more. So definitely head on over, let her know that I sent you over to her channel, and show her some love. Thank you so much again, Allie. Now, this person also had a lot of Disney knickknacks. As you guys saw, that poor Goofy head was the only thing left. But I just love this little flip book. It was so adorable. You can see Pluto, and it's like an animation flip book. I thought it was so precious, and I love that it's small, so of course storage wouldn't be such a big issue. But they had a bunch of variations of like different board games, some puzzles, and they had like Disney items and Disney watches still in their original packaging, some Looney Tunes, and here you guys are seeing, of course, some of the Annalise. Now, my hubby did not purchase these Annalise. Annalise also do go for a good penny if you are a reseller, but I think it was the price that wasn't convincing him, so he left them behind. And oh my gosh, you guys, what is this? I couldn't believe it when I saw it. It's Kevin from Home Alone. I cannot believe it. That was just hilarious when I saw it. I was gagging. I don't know why you would want a Kevin doll that screams, but anyway, these are some of the glasswares that we found as this estate sale. We're still in the same house, and there was a big shed in the back of the house. This shed has so many books, you guys, so many different books and coloring books and activities, so definitely lots of storybooks for children, and I just loved it. I really wish that I probably would have looked a little bit more better at the books in here. And look at this vintage coloring book of Cinderella. I couldn't believe it. It's so cool. I really love the cover, but I didn't bring it with me. I just thought, what am I gonna do with it? But I love looking at all the books. And speaking of Disney, shout out to my wonderful friend Andrea from Andrea Nicole. Thank you so much, my friend. I received your beautiful postcard of Belle, and I absolutely am in love with it. It's gonna go right in its special place next to all of my Disney room couture collection. Thanks again, Andrea. And this was really cool, you guys. I love this official program from the Roses Parade, the Tournament of Roses that's held every year in Pasadena. I thought that was absolutely amazing. And if you guys aren't following my friend Andrea, by the way, definitely make sure to head on over to her channel as well. So we are heading out to house number 2, you guys. It's still in the city of Orange. Most of the ones that are happening this weekend are in the city of Orange. So that's actually very convenient because we only have to stay in one main area. So let's go ahead. Oh, look how pretty the day is. It is a little overcast though, so I don't know if it's gonna rain. But let's see what this house holds. Who remembers this classic? It's Homeward Bound 2. I have seen the first one and the second one. I absolutely adore it. The second one is that they're lost in San Francisco. Oh, it's bringing me so much nostalgia. I absolutely love the classic Disney movies. And we're heading into a different house now, you guys. This one did not have a lot of pickings. I honestly feel like this weekend that we did estate sales, it just wasn't really a great weekend for me. As far as my hubby, he definitely had a wonderful weekend of amazing finds. But again, in the practice of trying not to bring in so many items into my home, I only try to see what I could really scope out that would either 1, fit into our home decor, or 2, that I could use for any decor around the house, like during the holiday season, or just anything cool and collectible like Disney finds. I'm, again, a big, huge Disney fan, so I was keeping an eye out for certain things like that, but I didn't want to really pick up anything if it didn't give me that feeling of I must bring it home with me. And I don't know about you guys, but there's so many dolls. Look at all of these. Some of them look very interesting. Some of them look eccentric. Some of them look very fashionable. Some of them look questionable, like if they're haunted. Can you guys imagine? Now look at this. These prints were absolutely amazing. They're still brand new. It looks like they were never taken out from their portfolio. They are Disney prints from the original Disneyland park ride of Indiana Jones. So those were so cool.
And then I found this at a hall closet, you guys. This is totally giving me like I Love Lucy vibes in um the episode where she gets tricked into buying that vacuum and all those other things. I think the episode is called like Sales Resistance. Oh my god, such a classic. But it reminded me totally of that episode when she buys the vacuum with all the different attachments and Ricky gets so mad at her. And moving on to other parts of the estate sale. So again, there really wasn't anything that really stood out to me, but again, it's always so nice and wonderful seeing what people have collected throughout their entire life. Again, I am very respectful of estate sales when it comes to doing estate sales and visiting someone's home, whether or not they may be living or not, because as we know, estate sales doesn't necessarily mean that they are no longer living, but we have to be very respectful. Again, this is someone's life and their entire collection and all things, that ended up in their home. And it's so beautiful and also peaceful seeing what they collected throughout the years. It really gives you a vibe of who the person was and what they did and what they loved and what they were passionate about. So Joe and I always definitely go in with the most respect for these houses and whoever owned them. And we just, again, we're very, very careful, not trying to mess things around or move things and leave things out of place. Because again, this was someone's life and we want to treasure it.
We are at our next estate sale, you guys. This house is going to be full to the max of stuff.
So it was definitely a good day for Disney finds, you guys. There was a lot of Disney vintage in this new estate sale that we went to. They had a lot of vintage toys. So I believe the story is that the owners of the home were actually antique collectors. So I believe they might have had their own shop because this house was jam-packed with so many different items, from collectibles to furniture to baskets to kitchen items to old photographs to everything that you could imagine being in an antique store. So they might have been antique store shop owners. So they had like so many different toys. I really was loving a lot of these Disney vintage toys. But again, for the price that they were asking for, I just really couldn't find it in myself. And let's talk about creepy dolls again. That has a very creepy mold on the face. But anyway, they had different variations of different toys. Again, lots of Disney and just a lot of unique furniture pieces. They just looked like it literally was this store, or I mean home, really looked like it was an antique store, you guys, within a home. It literally almost looked like we were in a museum. Joe and I were so astounded at everything that we saw at this home. Again, this is in the patio section alone, and the whole house was full of so many things. So we could have probably spent like hours here looking at every single thing, and I absolutely fell in love with this mirror. Again, I don't have a place for it, but look how beautiful it looks with the white frame. And again, it just was full of so many knickknacks and books, and again, even furniture pieces, you guys, that you're going to see right now. Literally, they look like they belong in the Smithsonian or like in some natural history museum or some type of specific museum, because they were so unique, so amazing. And these are just pieces that you would never think that they would be inside someone's home. Like here you're seeing like this vintage carriage. There's some like tennis rackets and just so many different things. There's rocking horses, some type of little small cradle, trumpets, like mirrors. It was just so full. We could not believe everything that was in this house, but it definitely was so cool and amazing. And again, with the utmost respect, we saw everything, and we just look through everything and appreciate the uniqueness and the fondness that, you know, whoever owned this home really had a lot of pride and also a lot of love for antiques. And I just thought it was absolutely amazing and astonishing looking at all of their collection and seeing what they had collected throughout their years.
So pretty.
Oh my gosh, are you guys ready? This was the last estate sale that we did on a Sunday, and I fell instantly in love with these baskets and the greenery that it came with. So this was such an easy purchase for me. It had to come home. It was definitely going with the vibes of my neutral home decor that I was trying to do. Now, this is the house that you guys saw in the beginning of the video. That white truck was my hubby's and we were following behind it. We had the help of my wonderful sister-in-law and her boyfriend. So shout out to Gustavo and Diana for helping us bring back this amazing and mega crazy find that we found at an estate sale. You guys wouldn't believe it. Right here, this is the big piece that we're talking about. This was what was on the back of the truck. We got this for $50. Now let me tell you, I don't know what we were thinking because we were like, we don't have a lot of room, but let me just tell you, we found the room because at $50 this was a no-brainer, and I cannot wait to paint it because I don't really like the color, and I already have some amazing color ideas that will make it look so amazing, and I cannot wait to start that journey. But that probably won't be until we actually move out from our our condo and you know, we have more room to do all that type of workspace and stuff like that, and DIYs and revamping furniture. But now we're going into the Goodwill session, you guys. I hope that you guys are enjoying this video so far. Now, as well, for Goodwill, I didn't really have too much luck finding things that really stood out to me. I found some really interesting knickknacks like this right here. There was like a bunch of non-collectible pieces that someone must have dropped off like their entire collection, as you guys can see. And you just never know what you're going to find at the thrift. You know, you're going to find the most interesting items, like this little 2 peas in a pod, a salt and pepper shaker. It's so cute and unique, so tiny and adorable, but you can never know what you find at the thrift store. So it's always so much fun just to step in and see what you can find. As you guys can see, I definitely came across some really cool pieces for neutral vibes, but again, I'm being very picky as to what makes it home with me because we are limited in space and I want to make sure that we have the space for everything, because if not, I would be so obsessed in just buying everything at Goodwill, which has happened, and Joe hasn't been too happy. But I mean, I love it. I just cannot, I can't contain myself. I just love thrifting and it's so much fun. But we're coming close to the end of this video, you guys. I do hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below what would have made it home with you. If you either would have gone to any of these estate sales or if you had gone thrifting, what would have made it home with you from this entire video? I would love to hear it in those comments below. As always, I want to thank you guys for coming by and watching my video and supporting me here on my channel, Golden Finds. If you're new to my channel and you haven't subscribed, I would really appreciate for you guys to hit that subscribe button. Make sure that you guys are liking this video as it helps out with YouTube to notice that people like my video, and it will push it out to other people so they can discover my channel here. And as always, this is Daniel from Golden Finds, wishing you guys a wonderful day whenever you're watching this video. Happy shopping, happy thrifting, and I hope that you guys come across some amazing treasures. Until next time, bye everyone.